Hi guys, welcome to the video. So today we'll take a look on another 1v1 rank game, and this time it will be against a player called Ravenous Zoinker. You'll be playing on the right side of the map with the white color as orcs, and I'll be playing on the left side with the black color, and this time as well as orcs. Yeah, even though I haven't played orcs in rank games for a really long time, I was just pure human main usually, at least in the rank games for sure, and mostly in team games as well. Lately I was definitely experimenting a little bit more with the orcs race, so you might see some more games from me now with the orcs. Maybe some of you waited for that. If you would like to still see my human gameplay, of course, I will also play some humans as well. So yeah, we are playing on the 6-player map. The spawns are pretty much across the map, even though there is just one position between us, it's still pretty far away. The path is actually kinda clear, you don't have to fight any neutrals. These wolves down here can be sometimes quite dangerous, they can attack on you, and then mainly the archers down here. Outside of that is pretty much a clear path. Yeah, he's saying that he watches me on YouTube, so hello if you are watching me right now. Of course I definitely appreciate that, and I kinda often meet someone who tells me that they are watching me, so that at least gives me some feedback, that I see that these videos are not for nothing and you guys actually watch them, which is nice. So yeah, we opened with barracks with 6 workers this time, going for immediate warriors, and we are going for a orc farm here, putting 3 workers on wood and everything else on gold. We'll also probably set up another farm pretty soon with 2 workers. I placed it here. So we will have 5 workers in total on wood, on food. On wood we have 3. I'm sending 1 warrior to each side to scout the map. Unfortunately, on this position here you have the archers, so you cannot really immediately go this direction. You have to go around. Here are some wolves that you have to avoid, and after that you can finally get down and scout the position down here, and then this one as well. We can see that our opponent actually made a small mistake here by placing his barracks near these wolves. That's a usual problem that I see quite often. Usually it's made by people who don't know exactly the maps, like perfectly where exactly is the spot. Maybe he knows that somewhere here are wolves and that somewhere here are archers, but you don't know the exact position. Even though these small buildings should definitely help you a little bit. You can also see the small wolves den here. But yeah, he definitely made a small mistake here, which resulted in his barracks being pretty late, so he wasn't even power building them. So I already found him with my first warrior. He doesn't have any units now, he's also starving a little bit. Telling me to chill, but he's of course also immediately producing. Right now I don't have any other units on my way there because I was also scouting down here, and I have more units at home, and my plan wasn't really to rush him, so this was just a scout. We managed to take down 1 worker, which was good, and now we just started retreating. Took some extra damage because I think I clicked on my minimap or something, but now we finally escape. He will just heal himself up, and we don't have to worry about this anymore. I also decided to retreat with this warrior because I won't find anything interesting here anymore, and I can use him for killing the neutrals, so that will be really useful. We are taking extra 6 warriors from our base and going for this wolf camp, which is the closest wolf camp we can get. And I just prefer to always start with wolf camps if I play melee unit opener, so either warriors or munchers/knights. If you open with archers, I think it's just better to go for the goblin archer camp. If there is a troll, you can also go troll with either of the strategies. Bandits can be also decent, but I would wait for some levels for that, and yeah, that's kinda it. So now I actually decided to go for a clan hall upgrade to Bastion, which is of course unlocking me the possibility to go for Muncher Cave and unlock Munchers. The thing is that he's far away from me, and I know that he will probably be a little bit scared now, play a little bit defensively, because I was already in his base, which always sets this mindset that you should play defensively and not leave the base because the enemy can come again. And I also have scouts here, so I'm pretty confident that he's not gonna just randomly rush me here. Here I will just farm another wolf's camp. This is the second closest one. I can also take this one later, or even this one. Just kinda steal all the wolves. And now I'm immediately making the Muncher Cave. We are not like power building it with everything. I sent 3 workers here. But yeah, we already have all other workers on food or wood, so on gold still only few of them. Right now the goal is to just make sure we have map control with the vision here with the scouts, farm some more neutral soul extra resources, and also we level up our warriors, which can be useful later. And overall also keep some defense at home and transfer slowly to the Munchers. It can be still dangerous, yeah. We went for double barracks. Fortunately, he's going for forge instead of producing more warriors. He's definitely not gonna help him too much in this situation. But if he went like all in on warriors and made more and more of them, and actually pushed me with them at the right time, he could still kill me. But thanks to the map control, scouting and everything, I kinda know what is happening. So if I see his army now coming this way, he could walk around the whole map, yeah, but what is the... what are the chances of actually that happening? He doesn't even know where I am. He didn't have any scouts in my base. He actually didn't scout anything yet, so... if he knew where I was, it would be a different story, but since he doesn't even know where I am, he just knows that I came into his base, probably from the top, but I could be on this position, or even down here, yeah. He really doesn't know, and if I saw him now here, I could easily just reserve both immediately in my bastion, and just start spamming. I'm already making Munchers now, but if I didn't have the Muncher cave yet, I could just spam even more warriors, get potions for all of them, and most likely repel it, because he didn't have time to farm enough neutrals yet to actually gain some levels and push me with strong units, while as you can see all of my warriors are level 2, plus I already have the Munchers there. So here we are clearing the bandit outpost. As I said, once you have the levels on your units, it's pretty easy, you just cycle the warriors down, do not lose them, and forward. Here he is attacking on the... He already has the rush ability, which is good. He's attacking the archers, but he didn't have all of his units there, so now even lost some warriors there. Keeping definitely requires some extra work. I could have definitely checked on this position, but I wouldn't find the expansion here yet anyways, even though now he's going for it, okay. Yeah, here I had small problems. Some group of skeletons actually attacked on me and one warrior wasn't really enough, so I decided to buy a potion. To keep one Muncher at home, and now came with my army to finish it. Here we took the outpost, and I wanted to also take this one, but the night is already slowly ending, and it's a really dangerous position to be in, right here and fighting the bandits, so I think I will actually go there, but I won't take it. Also, you don't necessarily want to show the Munchers to your enemy, because the sooner he finds out about them, the sooner he can react to it in some way. Of course, on open field you should still win, but sometimes even if there are like really leveled up warriors, if he really farmed lots of neutrals during the whole night, and he made lots of warriors, he has potions and everything, then he can still actually kill the Munchers if you have only level 1 Munchers. If you also level them up, then it's pretty much okay, and you will kill him. But if you didn't have time to level up the Munchers, and he leveled up his warriors, it can still be kinda tricky, but of course now he divided his army into multiple small groups. I was able to kill the scout here, which means he now knows that I have Munchers. But his response... Actually, sorry, this is not expansion, this is barracks. I think that was maybe a misclick, because I don't think he wanted third barracks and also to build them on this position. But okay, here he found one of my Munchers. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna be able to do anything against these warriors. But we are already in his base, so we are quickly going for this. He's really spread out around the map. He still doesn't know where I am. He's finding some scouts of mine in this location, so he can probably figure it out that I'm here. But at this point I'm already getting the bows and also grouping up new Munchers at my base. Now he's really just all around the map. He should be retreating, not sure what he was waiting for here. He had some units at home. I was fighting few of my units that ran here before, because I still have more units in the back. But now, yeah, just the Munchers against these level 1 warriors with no potions. That's pretty easy work, and I will at least level up on this. Build the troll here. Yeah, I don't think he will eventually even try to retreat. I think if he started retreating immediately, he would have made it here probably around now. But he would still need to retreat from the farms, or he would lose the workers. And I already leveled up my munchers. Yeah, he just wasn't grouped up for this, and that's mainly because he liked scouting. He went to farm here, but he kinda left this path and this path totally unscouted. And even though he actually saw my units here, he didn't retreat immediately. It was definitely the biggest mistake. Yeah, so this was mainly to show you that this strategy is also definitely viable, and then of course that you should definitely not neglect scouting. And on the other side, if you can use the scouting to your advantage, it will definitely help you a lot, and just the information is extremely valuable if you know how to use it. In total, 1k more gold, not too big of a deal. He even has had more wood. Also trained more units because I was of course making munchers, but yeah, the kills speak for itself. He just didn't have the army at home. I think I would still push him, but it would definitely require more micromanagement, keep some munchers alive a little bit longer, maybe even return for some potions at home. Yeah, so it would be maybe 2-phase push, something like that, but we should be able to finish him even like this if he would be at home. Lost units, of course, just 4. Constructed buildings, he actually constructed one more, so he had a little bit stronger infrastructure. But yeah, we saw that he made actually 3 barracks, also he made a smithy, so lots of buildings that he didn't really actually need. You don't need 3 barracks from one base unless you have like really a lot of workers there, maybe after like the second night or something. And smithy totally didn't make sense in this situation, I would say. Usually you don't really need smithy. Yeah, you make smithy if you find that your opponent has really strong defense and you need cannons with artillery mode. That is when you make the smithy. Or if he's messing archers and you are going for warriors, then you can just get the shields there. But outside of that, the only thing you would get it for is for tier 3 if you need rage or heal ability for your knights. Then for unlocking tier 3 you actually need smithy or forge. But outside of that, this building is just not necessary, and definitely you don't need it this early. In neutral kills, he actually killed a little bit more. The thing is that he started killing the neutrals now, basically at the start of the second day, which also resulted in him not being prepared. Yeah, usually at the start of the second day, you want to group up all of your units, not necessarily at home, but on some strategic position. With scouting, you can move it around, but you want to farm during the first night mainly. Yeah, the first night is where you farm all the neutrals, you get the resources and levels, and at the first night you either push or at least stay at your base for a while and defend with some scouts around the map to see when the enemy is coming and from where he is coming. But you definitely don't want to start creeping at the start of the second day, because that will just result in what you just saw here. I think like 90% of the players attack on the at the start of the second day, so definitely don't leave your base unprotected there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. 9 minutes, 30 seconds, pretty quick game. Just to show you some extra tips here and new strategy, and hope you also learned something, and see you in the next video, guys. Take care, guys.